Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when them coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, pin out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling us. Tread in dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols, get exposed through cold and more.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And here we go from LA. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Hubbard
think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
Rush coming for Young. His first throw is an interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Hunter. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Gets with a return here. Spins out of one side. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Terrell McMillan that time. And it's 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Back to throw now. quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a toss to Hunter. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Go street. Cowboy 80. Six, hurt. Rig alert.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this one's tipped and intercepted. Keeps away from one. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
The Rams are there, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So he started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Rams add a man to the secondary. Third down.
Ready. Set.
They'll throw. Third and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Ready. Black, 95. Watch out now, 52.
They'll run for it. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock, it's fourth down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. On the give, this is Hunter. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to fire play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Feet knives, Kate. Feet knives. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet knives move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
60 boxes, 60.
They'll throw for it. That's caught beyond the marker. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go!
Hunter on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on. Set.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
43-yard line.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Black, yellow, 43. Set.
This is Hubbard running left. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's go. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. McMillan on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 14. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 86.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play, breaking the pocket.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Got a man, that's Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Look to throw. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That's caught for the 1st. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Buys time, rolling right. That's with his back, Hunter. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
19 Lions. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. It's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got a burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Ready?
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. Fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, 38.
Young throwing here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Hunter on 2nd down. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. They'll run here following the penalty. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Now Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And 10.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Even worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. Never send that field goal team on. They took the shot. They just couldn't finish it. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Joshua Carney to kick
The Rams
off
kicking
for the
team
Rams.
is ready, and they're going to send this one away. The Gents with a return here. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, Young. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
22 needle. Ready. Cut.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the
First down, and they go right back to it. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. Forced out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, can't hit him in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control to do it.
Ever doubted he was a former QB? Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he gets absolutely punked to end that one. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Gets this one to London. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers 10. Joshua Carney.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Legance with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Rush coming for Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Brings them 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect means it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defenders there, it's intercepted! And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Giving this to Hunter. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever this offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He gets with a return here. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. One play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go now.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
Blue, 32.
Again, it's Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Carolina.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
You can get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner. It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hold the ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
It's
a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Tag. Bronco 80.
Aaron Airing it out on first down. Trucks a defender. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Go! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Check, 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 check! Hurt, hurt!
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Offense to the line, second down. Throwing the out route complete. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push the lead to 20.
Rams 37, Panthers 17. Joshua Carter.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Legets with a return here. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Defense shows blitz. Young. Running right side by McMillan. He runs it up to midfield. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got it in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Ready? Ready.
Young working from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Another throw here on second down. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion is the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Got it, man. That's Nakua. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Sticking to the air here. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped for a first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, he gives to Hunter. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. The timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 30.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That was Tyrell McMillan he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, it's Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Ready.
1st down, Young. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's complete right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Right, 97. Ready.
To the air yet again, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Rams have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running left, it's Hunter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams nearing their first win of the season. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45, White. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Okay, ready?
And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush out. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
Xavier again, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They've got to keep moving quick here.
1st down, Panthers.
Here's Young again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Striker, squeeze.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Here we go. 3rd, less than a yard. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the play. 1st down, Carolina.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Young and the Panthers going for 2.
Come on,
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing the out route complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. That flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. He's got London left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Got it, ready?
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Another run for Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points.
25. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
The 2nd down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, set.
On play action, here's Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game. This effort with a capital E.
Score Rams 47, Panthers 33.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying it.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.